Okay. What comes to mind when you think of mental health?
What comes to mind when I think about mental health
Mm-hmm.
is, I would say, stress.
Stress. And why stress?
I would say stress because, you know, like me, for example, I'm a college student,
Mm-hmm.
so like dealing with school, going to work, and then stuff outside of home, it's just a lot just build up on me. So when I think about mental health, I think about stress and stuff.
Okay, that's good. And what comes to mind when you think of self-care?
Self-care, I would say sleeping.
Sleeping.
Yes,
Okay, why is that? Why sleeping?
because I feel like if you sleep well, then your day it basically goes off how you sleep. So like if you sleep good, then you will have a good day the next day.
Mm-hmm.
But if you have a rough sleep and you're like tossing and turning, then that might impact your day. Like you might get grumpy at everybody and all that. So don't nobody want that. So I would think about sleep.
I like that. Okay. What is mindfulness to you? What is that?
Mindfulness.
Oh, you can look at it. You want to
Okay.
You want to like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm serious. Everybody might not know. Hey, it's whatever you think, you know.
Okay,
Like,
mindfulness.
mm-hmm.
I would say what comes to mind when I say that word
Mm-hmm.
is your thoughts and how you feel.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that because it's like the way you feel is basically how you treat others. Like if you're in a grumpy mood or something, you come off as grumpy, and everybody you walk around with an attitude, and everybody like, dang, I don't want to talk to that person. They may have an attitude. So that's what comes to mind when I think about mindfulness.
That's just up. And what comes to mind when you think of feet?
Feet, I would say. Well, for me, I would say walking and being on your feet 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So, because like I said earlier, since I work and go to school,
Yeah.
I walk 24/7 on my feet. I'm standing on my feet a lot and all that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So my YouTube is all about soulful mindfulness, and soulful mindfulness is all about taking a moment and being mindful of the soles of your feet. You know why? Because your feet are the foundation of your body, reach you where you want to go. They help you stay healthy, physical activities, and also they help you gain self-control. Let me sit back down so you can see the camera. Here we go. All right. So when are you most mindful of your feet? When are you most mindful or most aware of your feet?
Like the most aware of my feet. I would say like the most I'm aware of my feet is when, like just a couple minutes ago, when I was walking upstairs, I'm like, oh, I'm tired, I can't do this. So, like my feet, like a certain right here, that part of my foot, for some reason, like when I'm standing on it too long and walking and stuff like that, it like tends to like cramp up in this area for some reason, and I don't know.
So okay, one of my questions is actually about that. How often do you try to like stretch your feet and stuff like that?
The most I be trying to stretch my feet is like in the morning when I wake up. I try to stretch my feet, massage it, and like before I go to bed or throughout the day. Like if I don't have to work, then like in the middle of the day, I try to massage my feet just so.
Massage your feet.
Yeah.
Okay, now what part of your foot do you usually massage the most?
Like this middle part right here, because it's always hurting and stuff like that.
Okay, so what does massaging that middle part of your foot do for you? What does that do for your body?
For me, I feel like it's just like when it's like tense pain and I massage it, it just feel better, and then like the pain it goes away a little bit.
Yeah.
But then like maybe I should go to the doctor and get that checked. But like when I massage it and stuff, like the pain goes away a little bit, and then I try to do it as much as I can so the pain will go away completely.
How much pressure do you put on it when you massage?
I would say I put a lot of pressure on it.
A lot of pressure. Right?
Yeah.
So reflexology, you put pressure on that part of your foot. That can actually send good vibes throughout your whole body. Yeah. So that's what you was doing. Okay. So, something different, right? Yeah. Okay. How often do you pamper yourself?
I would say about every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Okay. Now, what's your favorite part of pampering?
Favorite part about pampering? I would say, see, since I massage my foot myself, when I go to the nail salon and stuff like that, and I get the little manicure, pedicure thing, they massage my feet real good. I'm like, they put their little muscles in there, so I'm like, yep, this is what I need right here.
So at the pedicure shop, right, they dip your feet in warm water, correct?
Yes.
How does that feel mentally in your mind?
In my mind, it feels good. It feels like, like, I don't know if you heard before, like, some people, I actually, did some research because I was like, asked a couple people, like, how does it feel for you when you put your feet in the warm water? So I did a couple of research, and it's like, when you put your feet in the warm water and stuff like that, it releases stress, It releases stress. So, like, when I put it in there, all that stress is gone.
I'm gonna put a thumbs up right there. Yes, she's right. She's right. She's 100% right. What made you do research on that? What made you want to do research on that?
Okay.
That's kind of...
For a funny reason. Yeah. Okay, so it's this show called Victorious, right? It's a cartoon show. And it was one episode where they had a fish bowl, and they was putting fish in the tank, and they was putting their feet in it. And the fish was like sucking on their feet and stuff like that. So they was like, it relieves the stress. And, they was telling their friends about it. So everybody did it. But then everybody had got sick from it.
Oh, wow.
So then I was like, do that really work like that? So, I was just thinking, like, let me do some research and actually look it up. And I saw, like, you put your feet in the warm water, it relieves all that stress. So I was like,
oh, wow. Okay. I didn't even know that. That's crazy. Okay, I like that. How often do you go barefoot, and what's the best surface to go barefoot on to you?
I actually go barefoot. If I'm at home, I'll go barefoot all day.
Okay, why is that?
I feel like wearing socks is just suffocating my feet. That's what I feel.
Suffocating your feet. Yeah. Okay. When you go to sleep at night, right? Yes. Do you wear socks or do you go barefoot when you go to sleep?
I go barefoot.
Okay. Has there ever been a time when you slept with socks on?
No.
No? Okay. No. So do you feel like you got... Okay, how much sleep do you get being barefoot?
Being barefoot? I actually get like at least, if I don't have to work, I sleep until like, I go to bed like at 11, and then I'll sleep all the way until 12 or 1 o'clock.
Wow.
So at least a good amount of sleep.
A good amount of sleep, okay. Yes. So being barefoot while sleeping can actually improve your sleep hours. So if you wear socks, it could decrease your sleep hours. It could. Not for everybody, but you never know though. How many steps do you take per day?
At least, I would say 100.
100?
At least.
Okay. And how many hours are you usually on your feet per day?
If I'm not working, then it's about 3-4 hours.
3-4 hours, okay.
But like, if I'm working, then it's like 6 hours.
6 hours, okay. How many hours do you rest? Like sit down, watch TV, and stuff like that?
Sit down. I'll say 2 hours.
2 hours, okay. And during the resting periods, how often do you do a soul check? A soul check is when you check the soles of your feet. You know why? Because your feet can give you other signs of health problems. So like diabetes and cancer. How often do you do that?
Not as often, but like when I feel the pain in my foot, I'll check it.
That's when you check it.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of... Oh, thank God he closed the door. Okay. All right, that's the door closed. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a soulful mindfulness exercise, okay?
Okay.
The first part's the soul check, okay? Can you put one foot up for me? So you like big legs on that, yeah. And tell me how your foot looks to you. Does it look... How does the soul look to you? Does it look soft? Does it look hard? Hard. Okay. And where do you think that comes from? You walking?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's turn this light on real quick. Come on, light. This light messing up. Forget. It's not working. I'm gonna zoom in here. I can see some of the little marks. But you definitely been walking.
Yes.
Okay. Other foot. Other foot. Yeah, same with other foot. Yeah. You can't do it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'll turn around. So yeah.
Now, which foot looks better to you? The left foot or right foot to you?
I would say this one.
That one. Now, why do you think that one?
Cause this one look like right here.
Yeah.
It look a little bit more harder.
More harder.
Yeah.
Okay, put your feet back on the surface for me. Okay, the next step is finding comfort positions. How does that feel when you sit down like that?
Like this. Well, yeah.
It feels comfortable?
No.
No? Okay. Try to cross them one way.
Like that.
Yeah? Now, how does that feel when you cross them?
Yeah, I feel a little more better.
A little bit more better. Okay, why is that?
Because I feel like, this one, my left one, is like being pressured by the right one.
Yeah. Okay. Now try it the other way for me. Now how does that feel when you cross them that way?
Now this feels more comfortable.
Now why is that? What makes that more comfortable to you?
I just feel like it's more comfortable a little bit.
Is it more just like, are you used to sitting that way? Is that
Well, yeah, I'm used to sitting this way.
What are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Oh, that's why, because you're right-handed. Okay, yeah, it plays a big role in it. Okay, next step is stretching. Can you wiggle your toes for me? Now, how does that feel when you wiggle your toes?
I feel good.
So what you're doing right now is just stretching your feet. So whenever you feel your feet start to like cramp, stuff like that, you wiggle your toes, it will stop the cramps. Yeah, keep doing it for me. Yeah, keep doing it. Yeah. You know that. Something.
Well, maybe I could do this more than
exactly. Yeah.
instead of just doing that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, right. Turn this camera off. There we go. There we go. What was it? Okay. All right. Now I want you to. How sensitive are you from a scale of 1 to 10?
About 5. Okay.
Before we start the next one, we'll try a little test, okay? I got a tool here, okay? You're going to test your sensitivity, okay?
Okay.
I want you to try to hold it for 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. All right, y'all. It's my first time doing this, by the way, so here we go. You ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. How's that feel? You feel right there?
Yeah.
Okay, how about the other one? You ready? 1, 2, 3. This foot's not really as sensitive as the other one.
I see that.
Right there, yeah. Okay, so now since your foot has being sensitized, let's try grounding. Put your feet to the surface for me. And just tell me, how does that surface feel?
This surface, yeah. Since the carpet is right here, feel a little scratchy.
It feels a little scratchy. Okay, does it feel warm, cold?
It's kind of cold.
Okay. Now, does that send a negative sensation to your mind or a neutral sensation?
Like a neutral.
Neutral. Okay, now I want you to wiggle your toes. Let you stimulate a little bit of sense in your brain. What does that do for you mentally? Is it send positive vibes, neutral vibes, or?
It's sending like a
Negative.
It's like this word scratchy.
Yeah, okay, yeah, so that's grounding, okay? Now, if you do that on a comfortable surface, it's supposed to send positive vibes out your body. Okay. Put your feet back up here for me. Okay. Overall, how do you feel about the interview?
I feel like this interview has taught me a little more about feet.
A little more about feet. About your own feet, right? And how your own feet can be.
Yeah.
And basically how your own feet can be useful to you.
Yes.
Mentally and physically. That's the goal, right?
Yes.
Be more mindful of your feet. That's the goal behind it. Was it positive overall?
Yes.
All right. I want to say thank you very much right now.